Hi, this is Eslene Shockley from Caring for Others, and you are watching Around Atlanta Good Deeds.
Welcome to Good Deeds Atlanta, Ms. Shockley.
Well, thank you for having me. What a pleasure.
Ms. Shockley, please tell us about your background.
Originally, a little girl from Guyana, South America, that has grown up to be a grown woman in the United States. I have been in this country for 38 years, live in Atlanta for 32 years. I went to school in Washington, D.C., and I came to Atlanta and I worked in the corporate world. Enjoy this beautiful city. My husband is from Atlanta, so that's Ms. Shockley.
So how did you start caring for others?
You know, I was called to this work after working in corporate America. I wanted to go back to corporate America. I was diagnosed with a brain tumor in 1995, and I was given only 6 months to live. However, I have overcome that, and I never knew what my calling was for God. But I went to church to help them with their outreach ministry. And after working at the church, I understood what my calling was. I left the church because, you know, politics in the church is sometimes kind of tough. And I thought I would never do the work again. But one night I was called by God to feed His people and clothe His people. And I was listening to Him, standing on a mountain, didn't know where it was, and eventually I understood it was Africa, and I said Africa, and the Holy Spirit said even Africa. So my work began in 2001.
So tell us about your core services.
Well, first of all, our mission is to help those without the basic necessities to live with dignity. Caring for others is all about giving a voice to the faces of poverty. So with that said, we have a human services organization that covers utility assistance, rental assistance, food assistance, catastrophic relief, disaster relief. So we have a wide array of services, and we have on-site services as well as our overseas mission.
Please tell us about your mission work.
You know, as the Holy Spirit instructed me to do mission, I continue every year to go to various countries, which I've just returned from a mission trip in Guyana, South America, one of the most rewarding trips I've had. It's nothing like giving back and touching the people and helping the least of these. You know, when you look at poverty, even here in Atlanta, 48% of the people live in poverty. And to know that you could be a blessing in some way, either give them food, clothing, or whatever, and the smiles on their faces, the hugs that you get, it gives me joy every day to continue what God has called me to do.
So how do you shop brands and build communities?
You know, we have a store here at Caring for Others. It's called Care Mart. And it helps our organization. Everything from the store goes back into the community. And it is brands, brand new. And all of the proceeds go back in building the community. We're able to help our clients with food, clothing, and rental or utility assistance, whatever the cause may be. That is what it's used for. We are 100% volunteer organization, so that helps us a great deal.
Tell us, how do you get your donations?
You know, donations come from everywhere, from you and everyone else who see the need and see fit to give. It's all about giving back. You could go online and make donations to caringforothers.org. It's important for us to get donations so that we could continue this work.
Tell our viewers about your past and upcoming events.
We have just completed a very large event here in April. It's called Feeding Atlanta. We have helped about 1,500 families at our campus here at Browns Mill Road, and that equates to 3,400 individuals. We gave them food. What we have going on next month in July is called No Bare Souls, where we're going to be helping children to get shoes to go back to school. And I'm so excited about it because of the fact that there's so many people who could not afford to buy shoes for their kids. Remember, it's about poverty. You know, the mother who barely is making it to keep their family in a home, and you know, the child who has to go to school with a bad shoe and being bullied in school. So what we try to do is provide those needs, and that's where No Bare Souls come in.
What was your motivation to start caring for others?
You know, it's all about the heart, and it's all about giving, and it's all about a smile. And my motivation, that's what it is.
How can someone find your organization?
You could go on the web, caring4others.org, and we're also on Facebook and Instagram and everything else that there is for social media. So we would like you all to look at us, see what we're doing, and join us. Give to Caring for Others. It's all about the word, caring for others.
Please tell us, what do you love about Atlanta?
Oh my God, what a beautiful place. The city that welcomed me and made me feel at home. And I just feel the joy of Atlanta. And this is where I enjoy being in America.
Thank you so much for coming to our show.
Thank you for inviting me. It was a pleasure. And I do hope that this interview would allow people to see what caring for others is all about and how we can help the least of these. Thank you.
Thank you for watching Good Deeds. Please like, share, and subscribe.